Hi folks, Arty Zearo here. Just a quick mail call and show you a little project I was working on. I did stop for a little while, stepped away from the train room, just haven't been feeling too well. Just been having this splitting headache and a few other things, so apart from that, I'll get on with the mail call. I received a couple of parcels today. One got lost. Well, not so much lost, it got redirected. Basically, I've got two parcels came from the same address. One ended up, this was sent out last week. Went to Melbourne and arrived here today with this one here. Both basically they both came from the same person. So okay, I'm going to open up. These ones here are from eBay purchase. I'll quickly open it up. Wrapped up pretty well with some newspapers. Now for Australian New South Wales modeller, these carriages are must have, especially in the area that I'm modelling, because they actually did exist at that time. Let me just get the tape so I can unwrap these gently. I've got to say, it does a pretty good job in wrapping these up. Yeah, I said this is a must-have for anyone that models New South Wales railways in the era. Basically, pre 78, 79. Actually, I think they also lasted some parts into the 80s, early 80s. And they are little four-wheeler general purpose gondolas, nicely weathered. So yeah, they're going to be going into some work. They're going to get rostered on my layout when I'm doing my Australian operations. So I've got 3 of these. Second one. These ones were very common in our area. They carted anything from, well, pretty much anything you can imagine, really, that could go on the trains. I believe they came out in the early 1900s. There was hundreds of them made, scattered all over the system. They carted anything from coal, limestone, wool, hay, so anything could be transported on them. Some end up leaving finishing our lives as a, what we call a match truck, which had your knuckle couplers and chain couplers together on the one carriage, because not all carriages had knuckle couplers, and originally they actually had chain couplings on them, not KDs or knuckle couplers. So it comes up, these ones are weathered up pretty nicely, whoever's weathered them. So that's my S wagons, S cars. They'll be pretty much put in the service straight away. Managed to get another 70 class on eBay, second hand, but more or less paid, nice falling pieces, pretty much paid half the price to a new one, but I'm not too concerned about that. This is going to be basically my test engine. The yellow 70 class is going to, I'm going to put her in the storage for a little bit. Because she's supposed to be paired up with another engine. So, for the meantime, I'm just going to use my use this one to do all my work on the layout, testing it all out and whatnot. Still got its original box, it's DCC, ready to go in the DCC layout. It's got a TCS chip in it and a keep alive. As you can see, Wade, Molly, the guy that sells these, he bubble wraps everything. Tries to get them wrapped up pretty well. So this is one of my favourite switches that was worked in the area of Port Kembla where I'd done the live stream on just past Sunday. And this one was the only one out of this fleet that carried the candy colour scheme. I'm going to take this out of the box later and have it ready to go in operation. I will weather this one. So that's in that parcel. Also during the week I received my programmer from Germany, the train controller, which I'm going to use for my train operations, do my automations. I used a trial version of this and I was quite happy with it, and it did what I want to do, the layout, where I've been struggling with JMRI. Yes, it cost me a bit of money. For me, was it worth it? Yes, it was. So I've actually got the silver version. I've actually got the silver version of this. There are some differences between this and the gold. Gold is actually on top. They got more functions and more. Gold version is actually more superior, but on some of the things there are things you can do on this one here with a bit of tweaking, and you can get it running like the gold version. I'll talk about this later on down the track. So as you guys can see, I've actually got my Alco stripped apart here. I was, if you remember in my last mark call, I received this painted up RS2 or RS1. I was going to use the mech out of this to power my seaboard, but unfortunately the mech does not suit the old chassis. And the other issue I have from the seaboard one, I didn't realise it was that bad, but it has actually got wet down the track, and I've got corrosion and whatnot on it. So what I'm going to do with this one here, I'm going to isolate all this. The seaboard one, unfortunately, is going to be turned into a dummy. This one here is now stripped down. I've got to take the glass the glass plastic windows out of this. I'm going to strip the paint off it and repaint it. It's going to be the first one in my fleet. It's going to carry the old BHP colour scheme, which I'm going to adopt as my fleet colours. So that's it for now, folks, with my Malcor. I'll have more for you guys down the track. I'm still going to be doing my live stream on Sunday, 8 o'clock US Eastern Time on a Saturday night, which is midday Sunday for Australia viewers. And hopefully I'll be able to get something more done on my layout. The computer automation will be put on hold for the time being, as I don't have my laptop. It's at repairs. So for now, everyone have fun, stay safe, and catch you all on the next show. Bye.